So I'm going to show you how to put 3D letters on the wall. You're going to need some tools, obviously the letters. You're also going to need the stencil, which you will apply to the wall before. You'll also need a spirit level, so you can level out the stencil. Your measuring tape, just in case you don't have a spirit level, you can use the measurements from the tape. You also need some double-sided tape, which is in the package. And you need the phone on silence as well. And an X-Acto knife. Have an X-Acto knife and some masking tape to stick the stencil to the wall. Okay? So once you have everything organized, the first thing we're going to do is make some markers so you know where the letters will be going on the wall. For that, the only thing we need to do is to cut two corners, slight little corners, just enough to get your pencil through to the wall. So you cut off from the stencil, just make a couple of holes on each of the letters, okay, so that you can just put your pencil through and mark where the letters will go on the wall. Okay, so just two corners on each of the letters should be enough so that you get a hole through the stencil for the pencil. Okay, so now we're going to measure up the wall where we want to put it and stick the stencil on with the masking tape. Okay, so we're at the wall and we're measuring out and leveling the logo using the line that we've left around it, a rectangle. So if you don't have a spirit level, measure it from the floor on either end or from the ceiling, depends on which one is straighter, obviously. So once you have everything set and it's in the position you want, you can use the marks and the pencil to set the position of each letter. Okay, so you just gently mark the wall in 3 or 4 points around each letter. Small marks, if they're visible afterwards, you can obviously remove them with an eraser. That's why we just use a pencil. But they'll probably be covered by the letters anyway, so it doesn't matter. Mark out all of the letters. Okay? And once you have everything marked, it all becomes very easy. Okay, so we've marked the letters. We're going to start with the first one, which is our C. Pay no attention to the state of these, they're not finished yet. Okay, so once you've stuck your tape at the back, you've got your marks, you can now remove this section of the stencil so that you can stick the letter on. Okay, so we just remove the tape. Note that I've put a piece of tape dividing each letter, so it'll be easier for us to fold the paper back or rip it off as we go along. Okay? So we just remove the first tape. Okay? Fold it back to reveal our marks. Okay, so we have the 3 marks, 1, 2, 3, they're fairly visible. Just grab the letter, remove the blue paper from the double-sided tape. Use your hands as a lever so that you can keep some distance from the wall while you position it between the marks. And once it's in place, firmly press it down. Because it's pressure-sensitive tape, you have to firmly press down on each point of the tape so that the letter is permanently bonded to the wall. Okay? So once you've done that, you can either rip it off or just leave it. You can leave it and just fold it over to the next one. Depends on the configuration of your letters. Since we have thin letters here, it's probably easier just to rip it off. So just carefully rip the part that's completed, rip it off. Make sure that your marks are still in position. As you can see, they're all there. And you move on to the next letter using the same technique as the first one. If you can't see your marks for some reason, they're too small, like in this case our wall has a bit of dirt and grime on it, I can't see the marks, just fold it back. The other tapes are still in position, so it'll go exactly back to where it was. And you can remark it again with bigger marks, or just make the marks slightly more visible so you remember where they are. Okay? If you want to, you can make the marks bigger right afterwards, just so that they become more visible. There it is. So we've marked the second letter. Same principle. Double-sided tape. Remove the backing. I don't have any tape on this one because it's not finished. I'm not going to put any on. But just to show you, just put it into place. Okay. Once it's in position, all the marks are there. Firmly press it down and move on to the next letter. Obviously making sure that all the letters are straight and that you're not missing any marks as you go along. So once that's done, your paper will be off and you'll have a nice 3D logo stuck on the wall. Hope the explanation was useful. If you have any doubts, obviously just send us an email or give us a call and we'll be glad to help. Bye.